So anytime two snapshots are connected with an arrow, you can right-click the arrow and choose to build a dataset or migrate a dataset. Build always takes the data from the source account and migrate always copies it to the destination. Let's take a look at Migrate Data Set. Now you can create any number of data sets and they're available globally, and you can look at them here and see the different fields and objects that are available in the data set, and you can then choose to migrate them anywhere that you want. First, let's look at matching fields. So this allows you to program the fields that are used to match the corresponding objects on the destination to either insert them or update them. So it totally merges all of your data intelligently into the destination. So for example, you might say for account, you might want to match by name, and you might want to match by billing city. For contact, name might be good enough, or you might also want to use email. It's really all just up to you. Also, these are the objects that are actually being migrated, but down here, these are other objects that are being referenced by the parent objects and child objects. So for example, opportunity line item references price book and price book entry. So you can also program how you want these to be matched with the corresponding destination objects. So very, very powerful way to match all of your data on the destination. You can also choose fields that you would like to scramble. So for example, the annual revenue of your account, maybe that's something you want to scramble, the amount of the opportunity. So this is a good way to move data into a sandbox or somewhere where you want to work with the real data, but you don't want the real values associated with it, social security numbers, that type of things. You can also choose to deactivate assets. Any triggers, workflows, or validation rules can be turned on and off automatically before and after the data is migrated. So this is the main screen to migrate a data set. So first of all, if you encounter any error, you can stop or you can keep on going. It's up to you. All of the errors are put into a log file. You can truncate fields to the destination, or you can turn off field truncation, depending on whether you're worried about field links. Also, you can log just the errors or the errors and the successes, and it will show you every ID and every object that gets migrated. Lastly, you can control the upsert batch size. Okay, so just like that, let's move some data. All right, and so that took maybe 5 or 10 minutes. We updated a huge number of records. There were some problems. For example, we had a duplicate account. We had some invalid email addresses in our contacts. We had a bad pick list value in a restricted pick list field for our opportunities. And we had a few other errors along the way, but most of the data was migrated over, and any of the errors were put into the error log so that we can track them down and fix them if need be. Now, of course, you can schedule migrations. That's something that's also very useful to do. And of course, if there's some field on the destination that isn't available or that needs to be there, you can use the deployment tools to move schema and then do your data migration.